Vamos para allá. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. Din, din, din. Hold on. Din, 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 din. Pam, pam, para bam. Para pam, para bam, pa pam, 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 para bam. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all that rainbow in between and beyond, and welcome to part 2 of this streaming series where we play Pokemon Green. Yeah, Perpeda the Squirtle. What do you mean we won somehow? We won with strategy. Last time we failed miserably to stop Brock because we suck. I suck. Chose. So, I can either have this or this. I choose to have this. Grandiosa. Belleza, I will not begin you on this battle. Now I withdraw her. Ardienta. What is the plan, Vencedor? I'm glad you asked. First off, I need to get stronger. Just a little itty bitty bit. Ratata, 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 toma este Fury Attack. Toma. Dos. Ten otro. ¡Hey! El Bazinga. Okay. Fury Attack. One. Whoa! She mad. She mad. She mad for me because she's also mad that I lost against the Brock yesterday. Grandiosa, la poderosa. Zanga. I have no choice but to battle with what I have. Upon thinking it better, I think it's much better for me to use Belleza instead of Gloriosa. If only because of the fact that Belleza is, I think it's faster, and she has the okay. Salvamos el juego. Hey, cutie. Cutie. Gimnasio. He's rock solid. Hey, Broco. Yeah, they're rock hard. You know that you hang around Officer Jenny and there's joy too much, Brock. You should not be such a squirrel in the face. Geodude. Butterfree. Confusion. Baboom. La defensa. Otra vez. Kabumba. Ajajaja. Excelente. Level 11. Bi, 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 bi. Orange. How is he faster than a Butterfree? Ah, you suck. Well, I suppose that's fine. Ember! Oh man. Oh, this bites. Burn it! Well, this bites. Onyx is a lot faster than it looks. Yeah. Do, da, dun. We hope you excel. Not me. Very well. I will raise my Pokemon to level 13, and then I will fight Brock. Bing, 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 ba bam. Bing, 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 ba bing, bing, bing. Man, how fast is an Onyx anyway? It makes no sense. Ding, 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 la la la, ding, 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 ding. It's a Caterpie. Okay, Belleza. I want you to be level 13 by the time we face Brock. It's the only way I can beat him. Hey! Exactly what I'm looking for! Confusion. Software version 7.0. Looking at eyes through the side of a firehouse. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. Hey! It's a metapod. It's a metapod. A metapod. No! Honey on the ground. Honey on his order. No, que sé yo que más llena ecstasy, to me. Disorder. And a system. We need to train hard. And while we're training, I will regale to you some stories so that you can be entertained as you watch. Now it turns out this is a bit of a... Hey look, a Pikachu. A bit of a controversial thing, but I've been thinking a lot about the concept of mediocre men. And how it's a favorite, for lack of a better term, straw man for white feminists. You know that type. They're the ones with the rainbow hair, and the ones that complain about dog whistles and yada yada yada. They talk about the patriarchy all the time. Some of their grievances are legitimate, let's be honest. You know, discrimination against women, making abortion illegal, those sorts of things are bad. But the problem with these white feminists is that they like to blame all women for everything. Instead of looking a little outwards and seeing the bigger picture. The bigger picture, of course, being capitalism. And very, very specifically, how capitalism screws over women. And it's true, that's what capitalism does. It screws over women, men too. Anyway, mediocre men. The more you think about it, the more you get that there is an unspoken assumption of the term mediocre man. What makes a man mediocre? By which extension it asks, what makes a person mediocre? What does it mean to be mediocre? Well, mediocre means that you don't excel at anything. You're average. You're a C. Not a C plus, not a C minus, a C. There's nothing extraordinary about being mediocre. The insult goes further with the implication that the mediocre man, by his very existence at all and his participation in the system, gets rewarded over the woman, be her extraordinary or mediocre herself. The extraordinary woman therefore cannot compete with the mediocre man. And whose fault is that? Well, it's the system's. But it's not the mediocre man who plays the system, even though he benefits from it. The system is placed by those who benefit the most from the system. And the one who benefits the most from the system is the bourgeois. The bourgeois benefits from the system because the system keeps the woman not only oppressed, but also it keeps her anger directed not at the bourgeois, but at the men she directly competes with. And that's funny to me. How a lot of people, especially feminists, literally see the problem right in front of them, but they aim their anger, they aim their outrage at the one person who does not deserve it. And so one of their favorite insults is mediocre man. Which is ironic, really, considering how many feminists are also mediocre. An example of a mediocre feminist, and I know this is gonna get a lot of anger, a lot of hate, but I look back and I view Anita Sarkeesian, you know, the woman who did Feminist Frequency. I find her to be mediocre. But that is not because she's bad or anything like it. She did excel at one thing, which is getting attention for herself. But much of her talking points were superficial at best. Talking about the Bechdel test in movies and claiming, hey, and stating, hey, not a lot of movies pass this test. Which is true. A lot of movies fail this test. Even some of the most pro-women empowerment movies fail the test. The first 7 Star Wars movies. No, the first 7 Star Wars movies. That's A New Hope to The Force Awakens. Failed this test. Unless you count that one little conversation, that one little exchange of lines in The Phantom Menace, where Padme and one of her servant girls, Sabe, exchange very, very, very brief words. But even that doesn't count because that conversation had a man as an active participant. Well, basically, Sarkeesian's claim, hey, not a lot of movies pass the Bechdel test. That's not a new claim. That's a claim that's been made since Alison Bechdel came up with the Bechdel test. It's an ice-cold take. It's the kind of take you drink on the summer afternoon with a glass of lemonade. And then she turned towards video games. And what was her claim? A lot of games are sexist because of these things, like you know, damsel in distress and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, and the butts, and the fan service. Again, ice cold take. Ice cold take. It's nothing new. Heck, can you even call it original? But, you know, there was a culture and counter movement to Sarkeesian that attacked her, sent her a lot of hate. Oh yeah, I definitely want to change this. So I'm taking out Harden, which is the crappiest move I have, and replacing it with Poison Powder. Beep. Yay! Anyway, my point is, Anita Sarkeesian was a mediocre woman who did mediocre work. But being mediocre is not bad in itself. Sometimes you need the mediocre stuff to get the conversation going. But getting a conversation going, getting it started, and keeping that conversation going are two different skills. The fact of the matter is that a lot of Anita Sarkeesian's analysis was simply lacking in substance. And a lot of creators, male and female alike, saw their voices silenced because media was too focused on Sarkeesian because of the hate she was getting. And a lot of this hate comes from a reactionary culture that saw a lot of its members manipulated by bourgeoisie, by the bourgeois. Which sounds ridiculous when you think about it, but the thing you gotta remember is that at the end of the day, the gaming industry is an industry that is owned by the bourgeois. Everything from AAA titles to so-called indie games are actually owned by business owners. People who make their money out of the hard work of others. And the conversation should always lead to that, to how these business practices negatively impact not only the people who work on games, but the consumers of games. For example, when you have a game that time crunches itself because the developer, the head guy, the head producer, wants a Christmas release. He wants a Christmas release, but it's June and the game's only 60% finished. So does the developer, does the head developer, the business owner, extend the release date further? No. He just crunches the team, forces them to work harder, longer, or less. And this leads to a mediocre product. This is what happened with Sonic 06. Yeah, that's something that happens a lot. Alright. Something that really gets me, ladies and gents. You know, how much of a lot of the so-called, because this was not deserved the time, leftist arguments from big name YouTubers and such, again I point to Seaking, aim their anger at men at large. Meanwhile, what the gaming culture really needed back then, and still needs today, is a voice that calls for solidarity with the workers. Will Wheaton, back in 2014, 2015, tried something similar by getting gamers to side with voice actors. But the problem is that Will Wheaton, by that time, he had a bit of a negative reputation. You know, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. You are the company you keep, and Will Wheaton kept very bad company. So we were not really geared, not really inspired to do what do anything he wanted. Why should we? He was hanging out with the groups, the people who were decrying us, the gamers. The thing about us gamers is, beyond us being consumers, most of us are also proletarians. We are workers and consumers. We work hard for our money and spend that money to consume products. And these products mean a lot to us. They form part of our self-made identity. I love gaming. I identify with this product. But because I love gaming, I'm also a developer. So I know how frustrating it is to develop a game and then have the consumers hate the game. It's inevitable, really. But that doesn't mean that I should turn my anger at the consumers. Because at the end of the day, the relationship between producer and consumer is I make a product, you buy the product. But if the product I make is not good, that is on me. If you don't like the product, that is a failure on my part too. Sometimes the product simply isn't good. Sometimes the product belongs to an audience, is aimed at an audience you are not a part of. That's okay too. And the consumer has the right to tell the developer, the producer, the creator, what kind of product they want. And that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is the one truth many of us developers don't always want to face. The customer is always right in terms of food. And this leads me back to Anita Sarkeesian, because when you get down to it, a lot of what she said back in the day was precisely a critique of products and how they were aimed at men. And how a lot of these products could create negative impressions, negative effect on men. Ugh, I have zero money. I have no choice but to win this time. Okay. Fingers crossed that I win. Do 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 do. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Yeah. For example, she said something about damsels in distress. What was she asking for? All she was really asking for is, hey, can we have less games with damsels in distress? That's not irrational. That is a perfectly reasonable request. Metal Claw. Hey! Tackle. Boo! Aye! Defense curls. Metal Claw. Eso es. Tackle. Metal Claw. Ha 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 ha. Cómetelo, mamabish. Hey. Oni. Dale otro Metal Claw. Ouchie. Belleza. Come on. Poison powder. Eso es. Come on. Come on, we can do this. She'll make it. She made it! Oh, sugar. Confusion. Why does that always hit me? Ay, mi madre. Well. Okay. You know, I have never had so much trouble with rock in my life. I'll be honest. Yeah. Screw you. Always tell me, we hope you excel. We hope you excel. I hope. Okay. My mistake was having Ardienta first. I had originally planned for Ardienta to be second. Okay. This time I'll make it. I guarantee it. Save the game. Don't turn off the power. I saved the game. Okay. Hey, buddy. Rock hard. Yes, I'm gonna challenge you. But I don't know that I'll lose. I know that I will win. Let's go, Broco. Van conmigo, Broco. Hell, dude. You dare challenge me with a Geodude? I'll show you. Confusion. Ha 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 ha. Again, confusion. Oh, that works. Yay! Ha 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 ha. Cómetelo. Warning. Poison powder. Yes. Envenénate. Rasfol. Okay. Ardienta. Veneno. Metal Claw. Huh. Didn't expect him to do that. Again. I might just make it. I'm gonna make it. I refuse to take a chance. That was an amazing call on my part. Yes! ¡Tómalo! ¡Cómetelo! I did it! My first great victory! Yeah! We did it, guys! We did it! We won! Okay, they use a rubber blind. Of course, I'm gonna must have affected. Okay, but I don't have flash. Where do I find the flash? Take this with you. TM39. 29. TM2 for only one. Okay. TM39 something Broco. Thank you, Broco. Now I gotta head on down. To the nursery. I can't believe I survived that. Well, I can. I just... Oh. Okay. There's no guarantee that the next 7 gym leaders are gonna be this easy or this hard. All I can do is... You know... withdraw my Grandiosa. I need it. Okay, I'm gonna train Grandiosa now. Like I said, Grandiosa, Belleza, and Ardienta are not gonna be permanent fixtures of my team. They are just carries. Pewter City. Pokemon? Probably should buy more stuff. Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Vencedor! Okay. Running shoes! I have running shoes now! Alright. Bye-bye, bud. He's gone. Thanks, Mom. Who are you? Yes, I looked at you. Because you are so beautiful. And illegal. Oh, let me avert my gaze. Let me avert my gaze. Bazinga! Fury attack! Oh! Nice. Nice. Oh, you dare do me so dirty? Okay. Try my Fury attack again. Oh! Ouch! Poison thing. Eat it! Eat it! No, I want to eat it! And another Pidgey. Have a poison sting. Ha 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 ha! Tackle. Veneno! Oh, I missed. Haha! Veneno! Veneno! Fury attack. Ha 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 ha! Hello, Demon VR Fest! How are you today, huh? I beat Brock! You're mean! You're illegal, girl. You're illegal. Very, very, very illegal. I should not be looking at you, but I did. I would like to heal my Pokemon. Yes, please. Thank you. Dee-la-dee-la-dee-la-dee. Okay. I hope to see you again too. Hello. Okay. I am a Pokemon. Trainer. Hold on. I am I am miscellaneous. Where's N? Oh, okay. I am an awesome trainer. Oh, my day's been good, Demon. We are Professor. My day's been good-ish, you know, a little game development, you know, working on a new system, not going so well so far, but give me a little time, a lot of time actually, and I'll get it working. Once I have a lot of stuff made, I'm gonna be posting on my channel an announcement, a video announcement. Fury attack, Beedrill. Go, Grandiosa, go! Ow. Only 2 attacks, that's what. Hey, you missed me. Again. 1. 2. Come on. Up, 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 up. 1. 2. Hey, hey, hey. Baby. And another Caterpie. Okay, Grandiosa. How about more than 2? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoa, 4. Nice. And another string shot. What about you, Demon? How was your day, huh? Did you have a good day too? Die! Potato. Level 12. Here comes a Weedle. Oh, okay. That's a Weedle. Another Fury attack. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Whoa! Oh, 5! Excellent! Fury attack at most deals 5 damage. So at its peak, Fury attack is an attack that has 90 power, which is much, much higher than most attacks at this point of the game. There's just one problem with Fury attack. As you can see, it attacks 2 to 5 times. Meaning that at minimum, this thing has 30 damage, at most it deals 90 damage. Hold on. No, 75. It has 75 damage. Plus, it has power of 18. Actually, I completed LeafGreen years ago. Twice, actually. No, thrice. 8 times if you count, innumerable times if you count all the times I play Pokemon Red. Okay, Fury attack again. Really, Pokemon Red, I can't call it my childhood because I was already a teenager, 13 years old by the time it came out. Whoa. But really, Pokemon means a lot to me. This is why I'm doing this challenge run. It's a challenge run I've been wanting to do for ages now. Oh, hey, Nakan. Oh, sure. Fury attack. Too bad Ekans is not available in this version. Come out. Fury attack. 1, 2. Hey, a critical. Right? Excuse me. Crap. I'm dying. Pathetic. Fury attack. 1, 2, 3. But I will not fall. Well, yeah, you can go to Viridian Forest, walk around, you'll have a 5% chance to find a Pikachu. Remember, Viridian Forest, 5% chance of a Pikachu. Or you can wait for the 6th gym, get surf, and surf to a place called the Power Plant, which is east of Lavender Town. And there you'll have like a 20-25% chance to find a Pikachu. Or you can trade for one. Pikachu is very, very popular. You can get yourself Pokemon home, ask for see if anyone's trading a Pikachu, trade for that Pikachu, then transfer it to your Pokemon LeafGreen. Ah, excellent. Just keep walking around till you find a Pikachu. Remember, you have a 5% chance of finding one. So, patience is the word of the day. Yeah, I'm a trainer. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me know if you find a Pikachu, okay? Even if you have anything else to ask, I'm right here. Go, Grandiosa! Poderosa! Fury attack. Ah, come on. Really soft. Good! A lot of people really underestimate how much patience you need to play Pokemon, and how much math is actually involved in the game. A lot of math, actually. I'll be honest with ya. Pokemon is almost a coding nightmare. You gotta put some respect on those game developers. Alright. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm switching to Belleza. Belleza! Harder. Okay, Belleza. Confusion. Eat it. Nice. Caterpie. Tackle. Rain shot. Another tackle. Ow. Tackle it. Haha. If I'm not mistaken, it's very likely that his last Pokemon is a Kakuna. So I really want to take advantage. Ouchie. Poison Sting. Die. Say no. Good. Metapod. Exactly as I planned it. Harden. Poison Sting. Whoa! Harder. Eat it! Yeah. From a gameplay perspective, Pikachu is not that great. Neither is Raichu. Now, Raichu has a wide variety of skills and abilities that... Ooh, an Odinberry. Nice. What's wrong with me? I'm wearing... Frio, frio! Venga. Poison Sting. Envenenado. Poison Sting again. Ah, you also know the Fury attack. You only got 2. Give it another Poison Sting. Come on. Please. Yeah, levels aren't everything with Pokemon. Stats are. Some low-level Pokemon can very easily solo higher-level Pokemon depending on circumstances. For example, I once soloed a level 35 Onix with a level 21 Finneon. Not only did I solo it, I one-shot it. Oh, come on, dude. Ardienta. Finish it. Eat it! Lost. You lost. Oh, well, you're a weirdo, kid. Wearing shorts in the winter. Those of you who know about Finneon and Onix know that I just did a little flexing right now. I just did a little... bragging about me one-shotting that Onix with Finneon. You know, quadruple weakness versus a stab water move. And Onix's special resistance is paper thin. Oh, let's be honest. I mean, Onix is a shame of his race. Una mirada querida. Last sally con el ratata y el vidillo. Fury attack. Come on. Ouch. Okay, Fury attack again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ouch. 1, 2, 3. Yay. What are good Pokemon? Well, that depends on who you ask and what standards you're applying. For example, there are Pokemon that are objectively garbage. There are Pokemon that are objectively powerful. But there's no Pokemon that is objectively invincible. objectively good in every situation. A powerful Pokemon might need its match on a very defensive Pokemon. For example, Hitmonlee. A lot of people would say Hitmonlee is an amazing fighting type Pokemon, or at least above average. Way better than Hitmonchan at the very least. But put that Hitmonlee against, say, a Gengar, Hitmonlee is gonna be grossly outclassed. There's no other way to put it. Hitmonlee will also be folded by a Kadabra, which is not even the best Psychic type Pokemon in Generation 1 or 3. So even though Hitmonlee is a great fighting type Pokemon, and some would even go so far as to say it's the best, it's one of the best fighting type Pokemon in the game, under certain circumstances that Hitmonlee is going to be useless. Now, another great example of a powerful Pokemon is Mewtwo. Mewtwo, amazing Pokemon. One of the most powerful Pokemon of all time, as far as the fandom goes. Has amazing stats. Put it against a Chansey with nothing but Psychic attacks, and your Chansey, that Chansey is gonna humiliate that. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna take out Poison Powder and keep Stun Spore. Basically, a Chansey, and by greater extent a Blissey, is gonna humiliate Mewtwo. Because that high special defense and high HP, it's gonna soak up a lot of damage. Plus, Blissey and Chansey can heal themselves. I did touch her there. So, one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game is gonna get schooled by a pink puffball. This is why Pokemon is so much more complex than people are willing to credit it for. Confusion Software version 7.0. So again, what is a good Pokemon depends on the circumstance. That hit has 55% chance of hitting. Why did it hit? Okay. I'm gonna eventually wake up into the... Well, again, a good defensive Pokemon is generally one with high defense, high HP, and high special defense. If you have high defense and high HP, but very low special defense, you're gonna get schooled by special attackers. If you have high defense and high special defense, but very low HP, you're just gonna die a little slower than normal. If you have high HP, very high HP, but very low defense overall, you're just gonna get whooped a little slower, but you're still gonna get whooped. There is, of course, exceptions, but that would be me getting ahead of myself, if I'm honest. Yeah, it does take a lot. I'm gonna... Hey, buddy. Yeah, I did. That's great, kiddo. Ah, he tripped over Geodude. I found the person Betty. This is in contrast to good offensive Pokemon. Some Pokemon really have a lot of variety of attacks and skills. Maybe I should... No, I'm not gonna Hold on. This is the only place where one can find Jigglies. So I'm gonna find me a Jiggly, okay? I'm gonna find me a Jiggly. Puff. Jiggly Puff. There are Pokemon whose Pokemon abilities really help with their offensive capabilities. Spearow! Level 6. Okay, give it an Amber. Die! Blue! Hey, level 15. Another Spearow! Oh, why did I just... Oh, hey, I don't have that. I'm gonna catch me one. Boo! Bag. Pokeball. Go. Uno. Dos. Tres. Hey! Easy. Oh yeah, Dragonite is great at offense. It has high stats, good move stats. Really, it's great. It's a pseudo legendary, and I don't even. It's not even the weakest pseudo legendary. By the way, pseudo legendaries tend to be from good to great, except for Gudra, which is only pretty good, but it's very outclassed by other Pokemon. I'll be honest. But yeah, Dragonite is considered a great Pokemon, even with its quadruple ice weakness. There we go! But Jigglypuff is simply not bad enough for my team. Oops. La cagué bien brutal. La cagué bien brutal. Okay. Oh! I still have my Nidoran. Probably should put it away. But yes, Dragonite is a fantastic Pokemon. Like I said, it has a wide variety of moves to use. Oh, what does it say here? Oh no. Yeah, I do store them in Mappa C. Mount Moon. Mount Moon. Bullet Seed, TM09. Paralysis Heal. I'm looking for Pokemon, where my Pokemon at? There we go. I have a 5% chance of finding the Pokemon I want. And the Pokemon I want is called a parrot. Oh, good. Wow, that attack sucks. More gold! 2, 1. Yippee! Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-dee. Yeah, forms colonies and blah 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 and yada yada yada. But you're too good, Zubat. I'm not gonna keep you. Zubat and Golbat are actually pretty weak, but their final evolution, Crobat, fantastic. And here we go with another Zubat. They're a pain in the butt. 2, 3. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Yeah, I know. Hey, look, a Geodude! Hello, Geodude. How are you? Ouch. Be poisoned. That attack is so cocky. Harder. Spring shot. I can't be defeated by the likes of you, Geodude. I'm gonna catch you now. I have caught 2 of the 4 Pokemon that I want to aim for at Mount Moon. Yeah. But I'm not gonna keep you on my team, Geodude, because as much as you suck, one of my rules for this run, for a Pokemon to be on my team permanently, is that you have to be fully evolved. Your fully evolved form has to be excremental to be on this team. That's a great idea, Demon. Yeah, I just enjoy doing that too. Giving Pokemon of one species the name of a much stronger species. It's great. There we go! What you gonna do, What you got for me? I'm switching. But yes, help me out over here, would you? Confusion. One-shot KO. Excellent. I got you indeed. Yeah, little. I'm dying. I'm dying. Three, 4, 5. We hope to see you again. No one PC. Deposit. Put this away and this away. There we go. beep beep bop bing bing bop beep bom. Mount Moon. If that's not a Paris, I do not want it. I do not want it. Okay. Booty attack. Whoa! I'm not even mad. Zlinga. Hi, girl. Oh, your friends are missing? Clefairy! Clefairy! Grandiosa! Poderosa! Poison Sting! If you're wondering why that did not give her a super effective hit, it's because in Pokemon prior to Generation 6, Clefairy was a normal type, not a fairy type. And in Generation 1, Magnemite was pure electric, not electric steel. Well, you just gotta keep straight ahead, follow the main road. It's not that long, and it's certainly not that winding anyway. I would argue that Rock Tunnel is way worse than Viridian Forest. Even then, that's not that much, honestly. I win. I win. I win. I win. You're off. You lost. Roar. Potion. In the ocean. Good. Grandiosa. Good. We're not going downstairs just yet. Ow! Head! Fury attack. Huh, it takes 5 attacks to kill this thing. We'll do it again. Yay. Oh, but just in case you're a little confused, remember, at the entrance from Viridian City to the Viridian Forest, you turn to the right, then you follow the road up, then you keep following the road, keep following the road. That is a Kaka attack. Okay, hit him 3 times and we're done. Cut that out. 1, 2. Great. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Level 15, Grandiosa. Excellent. Ooh, focus energy. Okay, yeah. Take out Harden, put in focus energy. Focus energy is a great move for certain Pokemon. It makes them more likely to deal critical. And criticals are good because they deal more damage than normal. If that's not a Paris, I do not want it. It is not a Paris, I do not want it. Confusion, end this. Yeah, your Squirtle does evolve at level 16, Demon. It does. But, if you want my advice, don't evolve it so early, okay? Let it learn a few attacks in the future, and then evolve it. Trust me. There are advantages. I'm gonna get whooped if I keep that like this. So I'm putting our Dienta up front. Charmander! Owie! Ember attack. Boo! Oh no! Oh man! Stepped out of the confusion. You're screwed. But our Dienta is in trouble. Come on, what you got? And that over there is one of the Pokemon I want on my team. Voltorb. I don't get it right now though. I have to get it later. Ha 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 ha. Now give it a metal paw and end this. Alright. I forgot that part. Ugh. This Voltorb is dead! My Pokemon won't do. They certainly won't, my friend. They certainly won't. Well, they're all around you. You can just train your Pokemon, my friend. You can just train what you have. Whoa! Yeah! That's what I'm gonna catch me. Tacklet. Flippy. Tackle it again. One more tackle. Haha, you cannot encore me again, my friend. Pokeball, go! Oh. Haha, my encore is over. Stun Spore! And an extra tackle just in case. You know, Encore is such an annoying thing. Pokeball, go! 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 Come on, dude. Pokeball, go! Yay! Finally! Beep 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 beep. Yeah, I'm not keeping Clefairy in my team, okay? Clefairy is... It might not be the best normal type, but neither is it the worst normal type in the game. Farfetch'd is so much worse than Clefable. It's not even funny. Okay, confusion! And it's dead. Yeah. Beep 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 beep. Okay, yeah. Nice, okay, nice. No, I like having Stun Spore better than Sleep Powder, I'll be honest. So yes, Butterfree is better than Beedrill. But Butterfree is still, you know, outclassed by most other bug-type Pokemon. And besides, I gotta give Beedrill a chance. Gets better later, not now, later. I'm getting annoyed. Okay, Amber and kill him. Yay! Level 16 Ardienta. Ardienta is evolving into Charmeleon. Nope, no she's not. How many of you? Yeah, you gotta store your Pokemon in the Pokemon PC. I'll show you how it's done. I'm on my way to do that right now. If that's not a Paras, I do not want it. It's a Geodude, I do not want it. Oh, and that reminds me. I think I can say goodbye to Belleza now. She has carried me all this way to Cerulean, to Mount Moon. She has carried the battle against Brock. It's time to retire her from my team. For now. She will be called upon later to help me with other Pokemon. But for now... Okay, hold on. To answer your question, Demon, the first thing you do is boot up the PC, then go to someone's PC. You then deposit Pokemon. Pick the Pokemon you want to deposit. Click on Store. Click the box you want, and that's it. That's all you need. Literally that easy. Now, excuse me while I buy more potions and Pokeballs. Okay, I need, give me 5 more Pokeballs, please. And I'd say 5 more potions, and that's it. I already have an escape room, I don't need it anymore. I really only need 2 more Pokemon. One is Jigglypuff, which is only found around here. Actually, hold on. Pokédex. Pokédex, I said. Pokédex. Grassland Pokemon. Yep. Only in the area around west of Pewter City, east of Pewter City, south of Mount Moon. Come on, Jiggly! That is not a Jiggly. Adieu. Again, not a Jiggly. I do not want it. Give me a Jiggly. Puff. And that'll do nicely. Okay, don't kill it. What did I just say? Forget it. I'll be back later on my next video. On a future video, I mean. Mount Moon. Monte Moon, Monte Luna. There we go! That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is my next Pokemon. and the first to be a permanent fixture on my team. Hijo de puta. Should have seen my face. I was quite annoyed. Oh, no matter. I'll find another one. Yeah, I know. Let's get through this cave and get to the It's a bug catcher. Caterpie. Caterpie. Grandiosa. Focus energy. Tackle. Booty attack. Not bad, but not great. Again. There we go. Beautiful. Metapod. Again, Fury attack. Yeah, nice. Bling, bling. Again, Fury attack. Eat it! Again, Fury attack. Yeah. Again, Fury attack. Whoa! Nice. Poison thing. That's all she wrote. Too easy. Ha 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 ha. Too bad, you are so annoying. There we go! There we go. Because in this Pokemon game, the only Pokemon that level up are those who gain experience, and only those who participate in battle get experience. It's not like a future game where everyone gets experience because there's an experience share. And a Pokeball Go! Come on, dude. Again, Pokeball Go! Dude. One last time, Pokeball Go. Don't be like this. Come on. Let me catch you, you stupid parrot. You're not so great. You're the worst bug and grass type Pokemon in the game. Wow. Wow. Now I feel bad for what I said to Paris. Yes, I will give it a name. His name is Honguitos. Honguitos. Okay. Pokeball. Not wild that I got my Charmander paralyzed. really not wild. I'm wasting a potion on this. But, you know, could be worse. Okay, Honguitos, the first boy on my team. Yay. What do you expect? Whoa, it already knows Stun Spore. Nice. That Stun Spore is gonna give it quite the advantage. Oh, now there's another Paris. Okay. Scratch it. Scratch it. Oh, come on. Scratch it. I can't use Stun Spore because grass types are invulnerable to Stun Spore. There's what makes Paris so good. Effects 4. Oh, nice. What is that? Oh no, a Team Rocket. Come on. You want some, buddy? You want some? Es un Sandshrew contra Mewtwos. Stun it. Oh no. Good job, Honguito. Good job. Don't worry, I'm gonna have Grandiosa carry this for you. Oh, thank you. Focus energy, Grandiosa. Ouch. Beauty attack. Bad. Not great, but not bad. Again. 2. Ouch. Beauty attack. 1, 2, 3. That's how it's done. Excellent. Here comes a Ratata. Fury attack. 2. Whoa. Not bad. 1, 2. Very nice. Very good. Excellent. Here, Zubat. Finish it with a Fury. Bug type, poison type. Fury attack. 1, 2. My Beedrill is dying! Die! You blew it indeed, my friend. You blew it indeed. Now what are you doing here? Who are your associates? Who are your associates? Another Paris! Oh, this one's level 12. Man, I'm feeling disrespected right now. Because this is the 3rd Paris in a row that I've encountered when I was walking around on the surface looking for these pieces of poo-poo. Cómetelo! Good job, Honguito. Ooh, nice attack. Ooh, a star piece! That's good stuff. Anyway, I'm out of here. Adieu! Yes, I would like you to kill my Pokemon. Thank you. Now I'm gonna make one final attempt at catching myself a goddamn blasted Jigglypuff. Oh, there better be a Jiggly for me. If there's no Jiggly for me, I'm gonna be angry. Ah, hablando del rey de Roma. Stun Spore. No singing. It sang. Oh, come on, dude. Do you seriously? Okay. I woke up. Twice in a battle. Twice in a battle. Why does that work twice in a battle? Okay. Pokeball go. 1, 2, 3. Yay! I got a Jigglypuff. Nice. Okay. But I'm not giving a nickname to Jigglypuff. And in fact, this is where I'm gonna end my video for today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all that rainbow, in between and beyond, I want to thank you for joining me on tonight's stream. This is El Vencedor saying if you liked tonight's stream, give it a like. If you want more, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.